morning, my name is Soham and today I'm going to be talking about squash. So what is squash? Oh, not the vegetable squash. Squash is a racquetball sport which is very famous around the world. It's even more famous in Bangalore and a lot of good players are from Bangalore like Mekhla Subedar, who is a champion and the head of the squash team of India. Um, uh, Squash is so famous in Bangalore that it has resulted in building of squash courts in every apartment now. That's how famous it is. I'm pretty sure you must have heard of the idiom called hit the wall. This word means that you cannot progress any further in the situation you are in. Squash is the only sport in which you literally hit the wall, but actually you keep moving. Now let's talk about the history of squash. Squash was invented in Harrow School, which is in London, England, in about the 1830s, where the students had realized that when a hollow ball is hit or pressed against a wall, it gets squashed. So they started playing with a few rackets and in a closed room, which was later known as the squash court. They realized that such a sport could have a boundless variety of shots and would require much more stamina, strength and speed than any other sport. Now, the format of squash. There are only two formats of squash played, namely singles and doubles. Singles, which is 1 versus 1, and doubles, which is 2 versus 2. Doubles is played very rarely as there is a higher chance of getting hurt because there are 4 people in a small area and they all have to run, swing and keep hitting the ball. Now, for playing squash you only need 2 things, a squash ball and a squash racket. And then you go into a squash court and you keep hitting the ball on the wall. The ball comes back and then you again hit it. Some people prefer to wear eyewear. Eyewear or protection glasses are worn to protect the eye, as most people get wounded on the eye when they play squash. My journey in squash started when I was pretty small and my dad used to play a lot of sports like badminton, tennis, squash. When I saw him playing squash, I really got fascinated by the sport. And so he put me in stay-back and hobby classes of my school. That's where I learned the basics of squash. But my actual journey in squash started last year in June when I joined a proper coach. My coach has helped me improve a lot, and because before I always used to lose to my friends, but now I've started beating them. I've got about 3 trophies in squash, 2 for coming first in a hobby tournament held at my school and 1 in which I came second, which was inter-school tournament held at Gare International. After talking about my journey of squash, the history of squash, how it's played and what is squash, I would like to say that I really like playing squash and I would like to play as I grow up. Thank you.